to your weekly Lobovision. I'm Yuri.
And I'm Estella, and let's get started with your general announcements.
Shout out to the students who received honorable mentions in the District Art Show.
Brandon Miranda, Brandon Peña, and Hector Carranza.
Jacqueline Jimenez, Jose Salcedo, and Vanessa Elizalde.
That's it for this week, Lobos.
See you next time.
Slim Thugger.
The Last of Us is an action-adventure survival horror video game developed by Naughty Dog and published by Sony Computer Entertainment. Players control Joel, a smuggler tasked with escorting a teenage girl named Ellie across a post-apocalyptic United States. The Last of Us is played from a third-person perspective. Players use firearms and weapons and can use stealth to defend against hostile humans and cannibalistic creatures infested by a mutated strand of cordyceps fungus. In the game's online multiplayer mode, up to 8 players engage in cooperative and competitive gameplay. Development of The Last of Us began in 2009, soon after the release of Naughty Dog's previous game, Uncharted 2: Among Thieves. The relationship between Joel and Ellie became the central focus of the game, with all other elements developed around it. Actors Troy Baker and Ashley Johnson portrayed Joel and Ellie respectively through voice and motion capture, and assisted creature director Neil Druckmann and the development of the characters and story. The original score was composed and performed by Gastio Dan Del Valle.
Welcome to this week's music review. Today we're talking about Wicked Face Springs Eternal, member of Goth Boy Clique. Last month he came out with a new EP called Corinthiacs, and it has 5 songs on it. It's a nice alternative EP that is a good direction to take, considering that he was in Tiger's Jaw, a pop punk band, previously, and then left to pursue his own solo stuff. While it's an alright EP, I'll admit that his voice is very, very hard to get used to. It's a bit rough on the ears, but once you get used to his voice, it can be an alright EP to put on every once in a while. My favorite song off this is In Providence. And with that, I give this EP 3 Wiccans out of 5 Wiccans because it was alright. It could have been better, could have been worse. But I'll see y'all next week.
In the latest sequence of the 8-year-long Syrian civil war, over 70 people have died from a chemical gas attack in Douma, Syria, with most of the victims being innocent civilians. The nerve agent used is said to be chlorine and sarin, with sarin being outlawed in 1997. The attack was apparently an attempt to retake a town which was held by Syrian rebel forces. The Syrian President Bashar al-Assad is being held responsible for ordering the attack. The Syrian government, however, has repeatedly denied using chemical weapons in their military efforts and have claimed that rebels have been fabricating these reports. The US, along with France and Britain, have reacted by launching 118 missiles aimed at a Syrian airbase, which has since been condemned by the Syrian government and their ally Russia. A similar event such as this occurred last year in the town of Khan Shaykhun, which was also a rebel-held town. The US reacted by having 59 Tomahawk missiles fired from American destroyers in the eastern Mediterranean to the Al-Shayrat airbase in Syria. As it is with most of these events, the only thing left to do for most people is to wait for the best in hopes of better times to come.